Hey folks, welcome to this week's show for Drawn to Whitetails. I'm Drew Ramage. Got a couple things for you this week. We hadn't got to hunt so much because of the holidays and because of the poor weather. This past weekend, it was the 26th, 27th, we've had a youth weekend, and it has been raining non-stop, and if it did stop, we had 70-degree temperatures. My son and I hunted last night, and we did not see a deer. A neighbor was shooting several of his guns, and it's pretty close to our property, and with the 70-degree temperatures, the deer just didn't move till after dark. So it has actually, the rain's died off and it's turned quite a bit cooler. It's about 50 degrees here on Sunday the 27th, and my son are going to try to climb into a blind this afternoon and just see if we can have any luck at shooting a doe. Two things coming up. On January 1st, I usually have an annual tradition with my buddy Kyle Hancock and his son Hunter of doing a doe hunt on some of my properties, and we're going to try to do that again this Thursday, January 1st, see if we can knock a couple does out of the herd. We've had success with that the last 2 years, and then we're going to try to get some of the Drawn to Whitetail crew into that as well. Me, I think Jeremy and Dale all still have buck tags, and we are still chasing bucks, but just the weather has been and the schedules have been really hard for us to get after them the way we'd like to. I will touch on one buck that Ross and I have hunted relentlessly, and that's Mr. Krabs. I think I've mentioned him in the journal before, but he was out 3 days prior to Christmas Day. He was there on Tuesday the 22nd at 5 o'clock in the middle of a green food plot, and then he was there again on the 23rd right after a big rainstorm hit. He was back out there at 5 o'clock, and then he was there at 4:40, and I have a video of him. First time I've ever laid eyes on him, about 4:45 on Christmas Eve, but we were on our way to a Christmas gathering, and we couldn't get in the tree that day, and so he slipped by. But we hunted last night in that area. He did not show up, and he was not on camera last night either. So anyway, he is still around. We're still after a mature buck, and just hopefully me or my son one can get lucky and get him on the ground. One last thing I want to touch on this week is if you're interested in becoming part of the Drawn to Whitetail Pro staff, send us an email. Go to www.drawntowhitetails.com and send me or send Drawn to Whitetails an email. I'll get that, and I'll respond back to you with some information on how you might become part of our pro staff. We're looking to expand in 2016 and trying to get a few more teams out there. We'd love to have some more cameras in the field, trying to get some hunts on film so they can bring to the viewers, but it's going to be mainly educational along with entertainment. But we're trying to show people what we're doing, why we're doing it the way we're doing it, and then also lay everything down on film so that we can share that with our viewers. But if you have any interest in doing that, we're going to start looking at that probably the end of January, February, into March, and maybe give you a trial run during turkey season to see how things go, and then decide over the summer if we want to expand that into the deer season this fall. So if you have any interest whatsoever, email me and I'll get you an application or some information on what you need to become a part of our pro staff, and then what benefits that we may be able to offer you on some product discounts and stuff like that. That's all we've got really for this week. We're sorry that our show isn't more entertaining with some hunts and stuff right now, but just the holidays and the weather has put a damper on our late season hunting. A lot of people are experiencing the exact same thing. Stay after it. Hunt smart, get in and out of your places undetected, which is key this time of year. You start boogering these deer up, and they'll either start showing up after dark or avoiding the area. So that is key right now. Hunt the food sources, and we're going to say it. They have been hammering this Tecomate and this clover plot on these warm days, and I've been seeing them hitting the grain, this standing bean field that I've got on the colder days, and that's where Ross and I are going tonight, where I missed that big 9-pointer. So maybe we can get some luck. We got a doe we're trying to get shot, and then there could be a surprise buck or two. We hope that they'll show up. If not, we have no other shooters on camera down there. But anyway, well, everybody have a great week. Check back next week, see if we have any luck on the January 1st doe patrol tradition that I started a couple years ago, along with any of the other pro staff. And we appreciate you watching. The season never ends. Always got something to do. You can adjust the stand or get out there and scout, or if you like me and hadn't filled a tag, staying after these deer. Thanks for watching.